haunted streets, eerie forests, and even inside the safety of our homes. People had encounters that can't be explained.
Stop! Bye!
So hang on to watch, because these clips aren't just strange, they are disturbing.
What the
This man from Brazil stunned everyone with his unnatural abilities. He made sticks float in the air without any support, and not just that, he then made 2 crystal balls levitate in a mysterious way in different directions. And don't even get me started on his eye color. It looked like he was controlling everything that around him. Everyone was stunned, and let's just agree he had real, extraordinary powers. Lady on chair. In a quiet park, a group of friends were recording their outing when the camera picked up something unusual. Sitting on a chair nearby was a figure dressed like a woman. Her face looked unsettling, with features that didn't seem quite right, and her eyes appeared fixed directly on the group. None of them could figure out who she was or why she was there, but the sight left everyone uneasy as they quickly moved their focus away. Preacher versus demon. The video opens on a quiet street where a preacher is speaking to a small group. He was in the middle of the sermon when a man asked him to stop, and his tone feels more like a warning than simple advice.
Rise against you, do you understand me? Do each and every one you understand me? Don't play with the God!
Viewers who later watched the clip pointed out the way he moved, saying it didn't seem normal at all. Some even suggested he looked controlled by something. What unsettled people most wasn't just what he said, but the way he stood. Firm, unblinking, and strangely intimidating. Family stalker. A late-night hotel stay turned terrifying when the family noticed a mysterious stalker. Dressed in black with a frightening mask, he moved slowly across the glass, staring in. It was around 3 a.m., and instead of leaving, he reached for the window handle, as if trying to get inside. The video ended there, leaving everyone unsure of what happened next. Strange lady. A bizarre video appeared online showing a woman standing in a busy public area, but something about her immediately felt off. As the camera zoomed closer, her lips started moving in ways that didn't look human. They stretched and reshaped unnaturally, almost like soft clay being molded. Viewers watching the clip were stunned. Many speculated online, suggesting it could be proof of a shapeshifter caught on camera. Train mystery. A chilling video showed a man walking along a train track, wearing only shorts and with his face painted white. The paint dried and almost looked like powder on face. He moved with an unusual anger, pointing his hand ahead like he was preparing for a fight. Suddenly, he broke into a sprint, racing straight toward a dark railway tunnel. The way he carried himself, so aggressive yet out of place, made the scene feel completely unnatural. Pale lady. A video captured a girl walking slowly toward the camera, her smile fixed in a way that immediately felt unsettling. Her movements were strange and stiff, almost as if rehearsed, leading many to think she was performing for attention. But soon, another clip emerged that felt even more disturbing. It showed a pale hand holding a phone with a photo of a girl whose eyes were unnaturally large, staring directly at the viewer. Moments later, the same girl appeared on screen, her expression haunting. The eerie footage left viewers questioning whether what they saw was staged or something far more real. Lady in red. You won't believe what this man caught on his camera outside his own house. There she was, an old woman in a red gown, holding a lantern, just standing there. At first it looked normal, but then she started moving, slowly, deliberately, almost like she had a reason. And her eyes? They never looked away from the house. The clip left everyone on edge, staring at their screens, trying to make sense of a moment that felt straight out of a nightmare. Reptile caught on cam. A video surfaced showing a man slowly pulling off what looked like a human mask, and what was revealed underneath left viewers stunned. Instead of a normal face, there was a strange reptilian appearance. scaly, sharp, and completely unnatural. The transformation happened right in front of the camera, and it made everyone watching freeze in disbelief. People online couldn't stop discussing it, trying to figure out if it was real or some elaborate trick. Creepy granny. This leaked dark web footage is really creepy at first glance. It looked like an ordinary scene, but then viewers noticed the cable wasn't even plugged into the socket. What made it stranger was the unsettling smile she wore the entire time, as if she knew something others didn't. The girl admitted that she had been observing a strange change in her grandma's behavior, but this truly was something she never expected. Masked teenagers. People couldn't stop watching this TikTok that began with a quiet train track framed by trees. Suddenly, two teens appeared, wearing strange, unsettling masks that made their faces look frozen. They barely moved, but their gaze stayed fixed on the camera, unblinking and intense. The clip went viral quickly, leaving viewers debating whether it was a simple prank or something far more disturbing. Even now, the reason behind their strange appearance remains completely unexplained. What do you think about it? Let me know in the comments. Puppet or what? This strange clip came from a live stream where a man showed off what he called his puppet, and something about his performance is really off. The way it moved didn't look like stiff strings at all. Each step was smooth, too natural, almost human. When he made it dance, the motions felt disturbingly real. Viewers flooded the chat, asking if it was really a puppet or something else. The unsettling performance left behind more questions than answers. Possessed date. A seemingly normal date night took a terrifying turn when a woman started talking to her partner. Suddenly, her voice deepened, sounding strange and unnatural.
I've been wanting to try this place for so long. It's
that's a great
so
spot.
Good.
Then, in a chilling whisper, she said this.
Sorry, I'm possessed.
The man froze, caught between shock and fear, unsure how to react. Was he witnessing a case of possession or something really demonic? That brief, eerie moment turned an ordinary evening into something unforgettable, leaving everyone wondering how the rest of the night unfolded.
That's fine. Yeah.
Doll owner. Two college students entered their rental house to grab a few things. As they approached the door, they noticed something dark on the camera that wasn't clearly visible. Realizing they were being followed, they rushed inside and headed straight to their room, and the rest was caught on a security camera. Soon after, a woman appeared, quietly stepping in with a doll clutched in her hands. As she stood in the hallway, yelling at the girls for touching her belongings, a strange black creature crawled in the background, making it clear that whatever was happening there was far from normal. Strange pale man. While driving near the outskirts of Browning, Montana, a man and his friend heard a strange noise that made them stop immediately. That's when they noticed an unnaturally thin creature crawling toward their car. Its movements were eerie, completely unlike any human. The video quickly spread online, leaving viewers stunned and questioning the strange, unexplained secrets hidden in the Montana woods. Creepy window lady. The guy was about to drive away after making a quick stop when a sudden knock on his car window grabbed his attention. Outside stood a girl identical to his girlfriend, speaking in the same voice and asking to be let in. He watched in confusion. He had just dropped his girlfriend off at home. So who was she? A doppelganger? A shapeshifter impersonating his girlfriend? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Strange woman. This footage was released by White House authorities. They wanted to identify a strange reporter who appeared at a conference, acting as if she didn't belong to this world, and then suddenly disappeared. Online spectators even speculated that she might have been a reptilian. The way her eyes grew unusually large, combined with her unnatural movements, only fueled the suspicion. Unfortunately, or perhaps fortunately, this was the first and last time she was ever seen, and nobody has been able to find her since. Smiling Watcher. At a baseball game being shown live, the camera moved over the stands to capture the cheering crowd. But a few faces felt strangely out of place. Their smiles seemed too stiff, almost frozen, like they didn't belong in that moment. One woman stood out the most. She had the word smile written across her shirt, yet the look on her face didn't feel natural at all. The longer she stared, the more unsettling it became, and many viewers later said the clip gave them chills. Grandmother's behavior. A grandson shared footage of his grandmother, who was frozen for quite some time, continuously staring at one spot. It felt as though she was watching something that wasn't meant to be seen. To make it even creepier, the robot cleaner in the room suddenly turned on by itself. At that exact moment, the family dog began growling, as if sensing that something wasn't right. One by one, these incidents built up, leaving everyone who watched deeply unsettled and concerned about the people living in the house. Man with hammer. A home security camera picked up something that no one ever wants to see. A young girl had just come back from a grocery run and was walking toward the house. At first, the footage looked normal, until her mother noticed movement right behind her. A man in a mask suddenly appeared, running fast while holding a hammer in his hand. His face was completely covered, and he looked determined to catch up. Luckily, the girl managed to get inside and shut the door just in time. The man quickly fled, and the family immediately informed the police about the encounter. Masked stalker. In a busy public spot, a girl was enjoying her meal when something unusual happened. A figure wearing a big animated mask with oversized glasses appeared and sat right behind her. When she turned her head, the mask was staring straight at her. The frozen expression and total silence made the moment uncomfortable. She quickly shifted her gaze, pretending not to notice. Then, without warning, the masked person stood up and walked away without saying a single word, leaving behind a scene that was both puzzling and hard to forget. Taxi driver. This taxi driver shared a chilling story on his social media account. He picked up a woman late at night, but when they reached her home, she admitted she had no money. She left a small box in the car, promising to return with a fare. After waiting half an hour, the driver knocked on her door, only to be told by her husband that his wife had passed away recently. Shocked, he handed over the box and turned to leave, when the woman's apparition appeared once more, as if to thank him, before vanishing into thin air. Creepy clown. A man was walking down the street when a football suddenly rolled toward him. Surprised, he paused, and that's when a clown stepped out from behind a wall. At first, it seemed like a harmless prank, but the way the clown stared at him felt far from normal. The man kept walking, but something didn't feel right. He turned only to see the clown still standing there, watching him closely. Even if it was a prank, coming across a strange clown in the middle of the night is a bit creepy. Creepy colleague. A video showed a female worker walking with her colleagues, but something about her movement was completely off. She turned her whole body toward the camera, looking normal, though she hadn't moved it before. Just when viewers thought they understood it, she shifted her head to the right, and for a brief moment, it appeared like another girl with glasses was walking in that direction, still without moving her body. The footage left everyone confused and uneasy, questioning what they had just seen. Club horror. This video is so cryptic that you'll find yourself rewatching it again and again. At first glance, it looks like a normal girl's hangout, but on closer inspection, something strange appears in the background. A hand can be seen resting on the shoulder of the girl in the corner, and then a ghostly face emerges on the other side of the screen. None of the group noticed it at the time, But when they reviewed the footage, they realized what they had really survived inside that club. Bali creepy lady. In Bali, a woman's strange behavior caught everyone's attention. She moved wildly, growling in a way that didn't sound human, while two men struggled to keep her still. People nearby watched in shock, unable to explain what they were seeing. Moments like these raise questions about whether such acts are spiritual, ritualistic, or something far beyond our understanding. Skinwalker or doppelganger. This group of girls was recording themselves, waiting for a friend to show up. Everything seemed normal until a phone notification appeared, saying that the friend was close and had also convinced Anna to join. But Anna was already sitting in the back seat, quiet and still. The lighthearted mood quickly faded as confusion filled the car. The two girls weren't sure what to do. Should they confront the doppelganger in the back seat, or wait for the real Anna to arrive? I believe they chose to confront her, and considering they never posted a follow-up, I don't think it ended well. Dark web horror. An old clip that continues to circulate online shows a man sitting at a table, quietly eating from a bowl. His head stays lowered, with food scattered across the surface. But what really unsettled viewers was the creepy mascot standing behind him. It looked as though the mascot was forcing him to eat whatever was in that bowl. And from my research, it seems it contained things that were far from edible. To this day, no one knows who the man was, what the mascot meant, or where the footage was filmed. But everyone agrees it was deeply disturbing to watch. Angry lady.
I have you food and water. I'm just gonna leave it.
Get the f*** away from my city! Coward, trash you all!
But here, it's cold and warm.
I'll smash your face open!
A walk on an empty street turned unsettling when a man noticed a woman balancing upside down. The sight alone was disturbing, but things grew even stranger when he tried to offer her food and water. She quickly stood upright, and what came next was a meltdown. Her words were harsh, filled with anger, and the encounter left him shaken. Later, he described her presence as something far from human, comparing the experience to meeting a demon in disguise. Dark web creature. A strange video from the dark web shows something that doesn't look human at all. The figure has the face of a girl, but its body looks like a lizard. What makes it even creepier is that it doesn't move, just lay there, staring straight at the person recording. People who have seen the clip couldn't decide what it really is, but many agree that the strange being was nothing from this world. Museum horror.
I call this
The wax statue made in honor of Maria Sabina, a shaman, is said to contain an eerie spirit, and this video is the proof. One tourist recorded the slight movement of its head before it went still again, as if nothing had happened. The museum staff had no explanation for the unsettling sight, but it gave people yet another reason to believe she was actually a witch disguised as a human. Strange experiment gone wrong. To test out the rumors about this public spot, a man decided to do a little experiment. He dressed himself in women's clothes and walked through the park with a hidden camera rolling. At first, people just glanced at him, probably thinking his outfit was unusual. But the real moment of unease came when another man began trailing him. Step after step, the stranger matched his pace, keeping just the right distance. After a while, he finally approached and quietly asked to talk in private.
Where?
I wanna talk to you. You are free? You are free?
What do you mean free?
Huh?
What do you mean free?
You waiting for anybody here?
No.
No waiting?
No. Where?
Here.
Nothing extreme happened, yet the behavior was so unsettling that it explained exactly why so many complaints about that spot had been made.
About what?
Huh?
About what?
Enjoy.
Enjoy what?
2 minutes.
2 minutes. Only 2 minutes. What you gonna talk about in 2 minutes?
Give me your hand.
For what a minute?
Enjoy.
For enjoy. What do you mean? I don't understand.
Come.
The experiment had revealed its answer. Trailman. A trail camera caught something truly strange one night. A man appeared in the woods, dressed in odd, mismatched clothes that made him stand out immediately. He moved slowly, almost awkwardly, like he didn't belong there at all. The camera captured him wandering between the trees, unaware it was filming. When the footage was shared, people were shocked. Locals couldn't explain who he was or why he was there, and some even started avoiding that part of the forest. The video left everyone uneasy, wondering why someone would act so strangely in such a remote place. Crawling mystery. A video captured a man in his front lawn, doing something truly unusual. He was crawling backwards, with his face turned upward, and was moving in a way that felt completely out of place. The strange behavior made him seem completely otherworldly. Road creepy man.
Do you see that right there? Do you see that?
A strange video showed a man standing on the side of the road, and his appearance immediately drew attention. His face looked unusual, almost as if he were wearing a mask, and the way he stood made him seem completely out of place. But his intentions became clear when the car passed near him. There was a loud sound, as though someone had struck the car with a hand. The driver didn't wait to find out more, and sped away as fast as he could.
But they got like some weird mask or something.
Flying mystery. A TikTok clip went viral after showing a man seemingly flying high above the ground. At first, viewers thought it was a trick or special effect, but the footage looked unusually realistic. He moved smoothly through the air, as if gravity didn't affect him, gliding over buildings and streets below. People online couldn't stop replaying it, debating whether it was an incredible stunt, clever editing, or something unexplainable. Rat in subway. A video captured a man riding the NYC subway, dressed in a full, giant rat costume. What made it even stranger was how calm everyone around him remained, as if nothing unusual was happening. People online couldn't stop asking why someone would wear such a costume in public, and why no one seemed bothered. Crawling lady. During a calm evening of camping, a group of friends suddenly noticed movement near the edge of the trees. At first, they thought it was just an animal, but the closer it came, the more their smiles disappeared. A pale figure crawled toward them, moving unnaturally fast, its body twisted in a way that seemed impossible. It appeared human, like a woman, yet something about it was deeply unsettling. Without hesitation, they grabbed their gear and ran, the rustling leaves chasing them as they fled. Even after reaching safety, the memory lingered, a haunting reminder of how some things shouldn't be disturbed. Island ghost. As he walked alone along the quiet shore, a man noticed something strange near the bushes. Out of nowhere, a shadowy figure, looking almost human, appeared and stared right at him. His heart skipped a beat, and instinct told him to get out of there. He turned and walked away quickly, glancing back nervously the whole time. Whether it was a trick of the light or something unexplainable, the encounter left him shaken. Even a few seconds felt endless, and the memory of that silent, staring figure stayed with him long after he left the shore. Serbian dancing lady. In a quiet Serbian village, a strange video appeared showing a woman locals called the Serbian lady. She was often spotted wandering the edge of the forest, moving in a way that felt unnatural, almost like a haunting dance. Some believed she was a ghost, trapped in the woods, while others whispered she was a warning of something darker nearby. The footage quickly went viral, sparking endless debates online. Yet the Serbian lady remained a mysterious figure, her presence haunting and unexplained, leaving everyone curious about who or what she really was. Possessed patient. A girl was brought to the hospital by her family, who claimed she was experiencing convulsions. However, what the hospital staff later observed on the security footage was beyond explanation. While the doctor and nurse spoke quietly, the girl made a deliberate gesture with her hand, and almost instantly, a medical tool slid across the table and landed perfectly in her grasp. She continued to perform acts that did not seem normal at all. Although she was treated in the hospital, those who watched the video believed she might need help from a priest rather than just medical care. Twisting lady. A strange video captured a woman sitting in the front seat of a parked car, moving in ways that looked completely unnatural. Passers-by stopped and contacted authorities, unsure of what they were seeing. Soon, a police officer arrived after a complaint, but the car doors were locked and the windows sealed tight. Later, when the footage went viral, witnesses claimed the woman in red had vanished without a trace. The footage left everyone baffled, wondering if they had witnessed something real or something that shouldn't exist at all. Levitating man. During a live stream, a man shocked viewers by claiming he had mastered levitation, and the footage looked surprisingly real. He lifted off the ground effortlessly, floating in a way that left everyone stunned. At first, it seemed like a harmless stunt, but the comments section quickly turned dark. People suggested it might not be a trick at all, but the result of black magic or some hidden spell. What began as entertainment took on an unsettling tone. The video spread quickly, leaving viewers more disturbed by the chilling possibilities behind his actions than by the levitation itself. Men in suit. At first, the camera showed only two people walking by the roadside. Both were suited and carried briefcases. But when they began running, the driver understood something was off. They started running as the car lights reached them, almost like they were trying to escape from anyone. But the real surprise came when the car stopped. Out of the shadows, a much larger group appeared. It looked like a cult that was caught in the middle of an eerie ritual. And if not, what are your opinions on it? Let me know in the comments below. Moving statue. One of the primary reasons why people worship these statues is they believe spirits live inside them, and this man captured it. He visited a temple late at night and recorded the most unbelievable sight of the statue levitating. It was literally moving, and was obvious that some otherworldly entity was behind it. He later informed the authorities, and even they were shocked to see the footage. Jogging in loop. Watch this closely. This video was recorded in Romania by a local, where a man was running but standing in the same spot. Sounds weird, right? But this was actually happening, almost like a glitch in the Matrix. After a while, he stopped and walked away like a normal person, as if nothing unusual had happened. What do you think was happening with him? Let me know in the comments. Glitch in Matrix. Another day, another human glitch case, and this one from Texas. A woman was at a grocery store parking lot when she suddenly froze in place, completely stuck. Everyone else moved normally, but she remained completely frozen. I'm not sure if she was aware of all this, but no one would want to be stuck in a situation like that. Watching it, I can't help but think it's a glitch in the Matrix, and this one feels completely real. Superhumans. I have never seen a better show of strength than this. One night, as a man was returning home, he witnessed something shocking. A group of men casually lifting a car with just one hand. There was no sign of effort on their part, yet the camera captured everything beyond doubt. The man was in complete disbelief, and anyone in his place would have reacted the same way.